Hello, welcome to the orientation video for IS-61, Computer Building and Configuration. So I'll go ahead and just walk you through this PowerPoint that I've created for this orientation. So um, yeah, there we go. All right, so for this class, I'll be using three main platforms. Number one is Canvas, which is where the class is hosted on. The course material will be hosted by MindTap or really Cengage, and then Cengage has this specific product called MindTap where it has like online simulations. And then lastly, I also use Starfish, which is kind of like I guess a student communication platform between myself, counselors, and other admins at the Clovis College. For the most part, I actually use it to give positive feedback. If there's any issues, I'll try to contact you directly either through Canvas or email, and only when you don't respond to either of those, that's when I'll just use Starfish to kind of like get some counselor support to reach out to you. But I haven't experienced that yet, so don't worry too much about it. So yeah, so those are the three main platforms I'll be using. So let's talk about the way and flow of IS-61. This is a very short class. It's 4 weeks, really another way to look at it is a month-long class. So it may, I tried my best to make it not overwhelming given the short amount of time you have with me. So feel free to let me know if there's too much work, but I think I had pasted um, just the right amount of work for those 4 weeks. So this is what it should look like for you. So the way I set it up so that on Monday, um, you want to do your first reading, do the flashcards which will prepare you to do well in the quiz, and then there should be a discussion. Um, on Tuesday, do the two lab simulations from on MindTap, and then on Wednesday, do two more simulations. Um, Depending on which, there's only, if you kind of like go to the end here, for week 2 and 3, we'll be covering two chapters, and week 4, we're only covering one. So, so starting next week, you're gonna be going over two chapters, chapter 1 and 2, and then in week 3, you'll be covering chapter 3 and 4. And for week 4, you'll be covering chapter 5. But anyways, so let's say this is next Thursday, you should be reading chapter 2 and then do chapter 2 flashcards and do the chapter 2 quiz. Um, and then on Friday, there should be some more lab simulations you need to do. Otherwise, you also need to catch up on all the other assignments that is given that week. So if you do that by Friday, you're set for the weekend, so you can relax, work on other things. And the other good thing about trying to get as much work done as you can throughout the week is so that if there's a problem that comes up or there's some additional assistance you need, you can always reach out to me. And my office hours are only on Monday through Friday. So if you're doing your work, let's say on Sunday at 10 and 10 at night, you can send me an email, but I'm not going to be responding to that until Monday. And by that time, it's already kind of late. So yeah, try to get your work done at the very latest Friday, but preferably by Thursday. So that way you can always reach me. So that is the way and flow of this online class. Now the course material is going to be based on Cengage MindTap, and the book we'll be using is an ebook. Obviously, it's going to be a CompTIA A+ Guide to IT Technical Support. And if you're not familiar, CompTIA is a nonprofit industry organization that certifies people to work in the IT support field. So in this class, I already mentioned that we'll be using that Syncage MindTap. So we'll be using it for reading assignments, practice questions, quizzes, and labs. Or practice questions being flashcards. And some of you guys would um, need my course key to connect um, I guess, Cengage with my specific course. So the course key is here. Um, and it will be available. I'll upload. This is actually available on the homepage now, and it's also I have uploaded the PowerPoint, so you have two sources of getting the course key. Now, if you don't know by now, I'm a big fan of building my own custom gaming computer. So you can, if you see like on the homepage, you can see a nice picture of one of the inside of the my current gaming computer. It's not as good as this one. I'm not gonna play this video by all means. You check it out on yourself. This is like the ultimate gaming PC. Somebody has figured out how to put a Nintendo Switch, the Xbox Series X, and a PS5 and a gaming computer in one case. This is like, wow, the ultimate gaming machine. It's check it out. I think it's really neat. Um, but yeah, so this
This
class is really um, not necessarily be about building gaming computers. There's wide range of computers that you can build. Anything from those compact computers called like Intel NUCs. You don't really build those as much. They're really more like laptop components. Um, being used into a small form factor, kind of like the Apple Mac Mini. Yeah, that's what those are. And then there's different towers and different size cases, but you'll learn, I guess, the more traditional computer building where it's more for business settings and not necessarily for like a gaming streaming setup. But but I think you'll have a good time in this class. So for our first orientation discussion, it's really about giving me a chance to know who you are and also allowing your classmates to know a little bit about you. So for this assignment, introduce yourself to me and your classmates. Share a bit about who you are by answering the following questions. So there's 5 questions. Where did you grow up? Where did you go to high school? What is your major? Why are you taking this class? And what is one interesting fact about you? And and the last direction is to upload at least one picture as part of your response. And then I think I'll navigate to the discussion page after I finish going through the PowerPoint. There is one thing I do want to share with you, and is that I am trying to start an esports and gaming club. And so I know you guys are online, but this is going to be on campus. Um, and if you're interested in just joining a informal gaming club where you can bring your own console and your own games and have like multiplayer with just people who enjoyed those type of things, sign up. You can either use the QR code or use the bit.ly link, which is bit.ly/ccc-esports, and just fill it out. And then there's going to be some updates. I'm trying to make this a officially recognized club, and once I get there, I can start like reserving space on the campus, and then I'll let you guys know when we'll have our first event. Okay, so let me go ahead and navigate to our course page. So let me go back to the home page. So just want to let you know that I have also put my course key in the important info and link section here. And then if you go to the modules, it's more it's completely assigned now. So if you guys checked it out earlier, there were some missing items. So now everything should be there. So this the orientation discussion, the PowerPoint that you can download. So if for the orientation discussion, this is due on, let's see, uh, don't worry about the available date, it's due this Sunday, like around 11:59. So this is my response to the question. So I grew up in Malaysia, which is in Southeast Asia, above Indonesia. And where did you go to high school? I went to McLean High School in Fresno. And what is my major? I was a math major and I graduated from Fresno State with that degree. Why am I taking this class? Well, I'm your instructor and I love sharing my knowledge, but I also have a passion for building custom computers. So here are some of the custom PCs I've built, with the Minecraft theme one being my personal favorite. So you can see um, the pig and the mini creeper on top. On It's a Lego figure, and this is kind of like an Iron Man theme, so you can see the Iron Man Lego figure there. Yeah. So the last question is, what is one interesting fact about you? Well, I eat Cheetos with chopsticks. That way you don't get those powdered cheese all over your finger. So yeah, this should be a fun discussion. So to earn the full 10 points for the discussion, make sure you respond to two other classmates. And doing so not only helps you gain full credit, but also allows you to provide valuable feedback, explore different perspectives, and contribute to more engaging conversations. Without these replies, you only receive partial points. So, okay. Thank you for watching, and good luck.